What's up, everybody? Tim Anderson here, aka Renfail, joined by Lucas and his little sister Mary, who are going to give their objective opinions along with mine as to whether or not it's worth it to boost your character in Wrath of the Lich King Classic using the Northrend Upgrade to get your character up to the level requirements to enter into the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. We're going to be diving into some math this morning, so if you hate numbers, you don't have to watch this video. But if you do like the analytics side of things and you want to kind of discuss the pros and cons of an upgrade system like this, being able to boost characters, let's go. Don't forget to drop your comments down there as we have this discussion. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I would be remiss if I didn't say shout out to all of the supporters here who are members of the Adventurers Guild here on YouTube, people who drop super thanks on videos like these, people who do super chats and stickers during our live streams, and those of you who are also supporting over at Patreon. More information at the end of the video on how you too can become a supporter. So without further ado, let's just dive right in. So it's 50 bucks for the basic Northrend heroic upgrade and $80 for the epic upgrade. Now I'm just going to be doing some basic discussion here around the heroic upgrade, which is $50. Um, there's a comparison here, but basically you get a level 70 character boost, expert riding skill for that boosted character, appropriate gear for the boosted character, along with a mount plus some starting gold. You also get a cosmetic pet and a lucky lure, a toy to summon your very own Tuskar fishing companion. Um, that's for the basic version, and then the epic version you also get a flying mount for all of your classic characters, it says, as well as a flying mount for your non-classic characters, plus 30 days of game time, which makes that epic upgrade quite nice, all things considered. You're getting a whole bunch of stuff for that epic upgrade. But what I do want to talk about really quick is just looking at the raw math on the $50 upgrade and whether or not it's worth it. So I have been playing Wrath of the Lich King Classic for a while now. Technically, we were playing the Burning Crusade Classic, and then we started in the pre-patch. We started our character's journey in May. I believe May 13th was the day that we actually started playing and streaming World of Warcraft, leveling up towards Wrath of the Lich King. Now, when we started that journey, it was myself, my brother, Nathan Napalm, Sparoh, and Maduric who decided that we were going to start a bunch of characters and level them up from scratch on the Peggle server in May during what was known as the Burning Crusade at that point in time. And so we started playing multiple times per week with the multi-stream group that we play every Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Classic. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Don't forget to tune into that. And we leveled up our characters throughout the months of May, June, and July, getting into August when they made the announcement for the launch date of Wrath of the Lich King. Now, once they made that announcement, we were just getting into our late 40s. Now, we had been playing, let's say, 2 to 3 sessions per week for around 2 to 3 hours per session. Let's just say conservatively, we were playing about 6 hours per week, and we played for the entirety of basically about 3 weeks in June, all of July, excuse me, 3 weeks in May, all of June, all of July, and a week or so. Let's just say so. 3 months total of you got 12 weeks there times 6. That's about 72 man hours of time into our characters, and we were only getting into the point where we were in our upper 40s, lower 50s. And we started to look at the amount of time that it was going to take to get to level 70. And if you do the math on all of this, the math that we came up with, it's different for everybody. And then once they launched the pre-patch for Wrath of the Lich King, they basically halved the amount of XP that it takes per level to gain a level. Plus, they added in the 50% experience bonus at some point along the way in August to start helping people get their characters leveled up. All in total, we're going to be around 100 hours in minimum to have taken characters from level 1 to level 70 and have them ready for Wrath of the Lich King. That's our journey. Our journey is different than other people's journey because we are new to World of Warcraft for the most part. Sparoh has played before, Maduric has played before. My brother, myself, and Nathan had never played before. So for us going through the journey, we've been taking our time, reading quest lines, getting lost occasionally, and just doing things as if we were brand new people because we kind of are. We've never really played World of Warcraft before. So looking at the raw man hours, it took us 100 hours to get a character from level 1 to level 70. Now, obviously, that's been reduced with things like the 50% experience bonus and the reduction of XP needed to get from um, 1 to 70. If I had to estimate what it's like now, it's probably closer to around 50 hours. They've basically halved that time requirement. In either case, you're talking about either spending 50 hours or 100 hours or somewhere in the ballpark of 50 to 100 hours to get a character from 1 to level 70, which is the minimum required to get into Wrath of the Lich King. And I'm not worried about whether or not you can just, if you have you can roll a character from, added as a DK and already be 55. I'm not considering those characters. I'm talking about the other thing. So just that journey alone, 50 to 100 hours, that's a lot of man hours. That's a lot of time. If you're someone who is like myself and you've never played the content, then you might want to go through it for the first time to experience it for the first time, which we chose to do for myself, my brother, and Nathan, because we had never done it before. So it's been a very exploratory journey over the last 3 months. And it'll be more than that, all through, June, July, August into September, basically 4.5, almost 5 months for us to go from starting our characters to actually being able to play in Northrend for the first time. So we'll have invested much more than 100 hours in at that point. The point I want to make here is, though, if you take the raw math on that, even if it's 50 hours, a $50 boost is basically you're paying $1 per hour of time to level a character. If you have done that before and you don't want to go through that 50-hour journey again, that $50 package is absolutely worth it because you're only paying $1 per hour for that character. If it takes you longer and you're looking at a 100-hour journey, you're only paying 50 cents per character. Because I know a lot of people like to look at this and say, oh my God, $50 is so expensive. They should only make it $20 or $15. There's no way I should have to pay $50 for a boosted character. Well, I kind of argue that why wouldn't you pay $50 for that? Because it's $1 per hour. You're saving yourself 50 hours of time. And if time is money, think of all the money you're saving. That's the way I choose to look at things by not having to do this because there are other things that you could be doing. And when I say money saved, I mean money earned because you could be doing other things to earn income to cover the cost of that $50. There are more valuable things that you could be doing with that 50 hours instead of spending it leveling another character up if you've already leveled one, excuse me, before. So for a lot of people who have never played the game before, it's probably worth it to play through it for the first time. But if you're coming into this game and you've leveled 3 or 4 characters through the Burning Crusade before and you don't want to do it again, it's worth that $50. It's definitely worth the $80 because you're getting not just the boosted character and gold and gear and pets. You're also, and not just a regular mount, you're also getting a flying mount for all of your classic characters, a flying mount for all of your non-classic characters, and you're getting 30 days of game time, which in and of itself is worth, $15 a month or whatever it is that they charge these days. So I think that that $80 package is extremely valuable in terms of the per dollar amount that you're getting because you get all of these things, cosmetic mounts, flying mounts, plus game time. For me, I think it's worth it. I think that it's not too expensive in my mind for a convenience package. Now, I know not everybody agrees with me. I'd love to hear your thoughts below because, of course, everybody has a different value of how much is too valuable, how much is expensive. It's not that this is inexpensive. I look at it from a per hour leveling component. If it takes me 50 hours to level a character and I only have to pay $1 per hour to buy a boosted character, that's worth it to me because it's 50 hours that I could be doing other things, streaming, content creation. In 50 hours, I can put out at least 10, if not 15 good quality YouTube videos, not to mention multiple live streams, which are going to make me a lot more than $50. food for thought. Anyway, if you like this, you got to the end, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. If you want to become a supporter, it's really simple. You can join the ranks here by joining as a member of the Adventurers Guild here on YouTube, or going over to patreon.com/wandering hermits and subscribing over there to get up to speed on what I'm doing with my wife and my brother on the World of the Weave and the Void. You can also do a super thanks on this video to support the channel, or show up on a live stream and do super chats and stickers, which hopefully you'll do because we're playing lots of World of Warcraft. Don't forget you can join us on the Peggle server. We're openly recruiting as we prepare to launch into Wrath of the Lich King and raid the content for the first time for many of us. So hopefully we see you along that journey. Until next time, stay safe for the Alliance.